I just had one of the most powerful conversations of my entire life, and I learned three very important things which is going to change my current life trajectory. Because at the moment, I'm making a pretty important decision in my life which will either make or break me. So I'm trying to take it carefully and optimize my decision and actually make the right one. So I actually got referred to a guy who has a completely different view, which some would say would completely, sway me to one side of a decision, right? He's basically the opposite. He's like completely far one side of one decision which we're trying to make. So, anyways, we had a great conversation, and he completely opened my eyes up to a lot of stuff, which I would have never gotten from someone neutral, from myself, or someone who was on a certain viewpoint. So, he really opened my eyes up to stuff, right? And after leaving the conversation, I broke it down and learned three very important things, which is going to be swaying myself in the decision making process which I'm going through, right? And these can be applied to a lot of different contexts, a lot of different things in which you're doing. They are going to be very, very helpful for you if you're trying to make a decision. So, first thing I learned was, dude, go and talk to unlikely people who are going to change your beliefs. People who have opposing views, because they are the people who will change your perspective and challenge what you're saying and show you things which you're not going to know. If you're trying to make a decision on something compared to, I don't know, butchering, go speak to a landscaper. Speak to the most random people about things. Just get their opinion. They'll be able to absolutely change your beliefs, challenge what you're doing, and even if they are swayed to one side of the decision, or you think they're going to be, or they might have an aim to be, it's still so good to go and speak to them because they can challenge that, because they can open you up to different perspectives. Another thing is, when you're making a decision, go in with an open mind. If you're limiting yourself to certain beliefs or opinions, you are going to have so many less options when it comes to the actual decision. Because you're going in with a closed mindset, which has you thinking one thing. You're going in there to have a conversation with someone, which is supposed to make you aware of things, not close you off to things, right? You have to go in as if you have no idea about the subject and learn it all from scratch. Talk to as many people as possible, read as many articles, watch as many shows, and do as many pro and con lists as you can before you need to make the decision. If you're going in like an absolute dummy, you are going to have a much better idea at the end of what is the best decision and all the aspects of that decision. Third thing is, you need to detach your emotions from the decision itself. This will allow you to make a decision based on an outcome which does not actually involve your emotions. Because when you make a decision based on what your emotions tell you, you normally make the decision not based upon what might be the best outcome for you, but what will feel the best for you. And normally when you're making decisions, you're doing it to either better yourself, better another person, or really just go in to change something, right? You're only making decision between A, B, or C. You're never making it between A and B or A and C. So you need to detach your emotions from the decision. When you're going into these conversations, when you're actually making the decision, when you're going to click buy or when you're going to do this or that to actually pull the trigger on the decision, you need to detach your emotions and say, I am not attached to this. I'm not attached to the outcome, because whatever decision I make, I cannot be upset about it once it's done. Okay? So, when you're making decisions, you need to talk to unlikely people who are going to challenge your beliefs, go in with an open mind, and detach your emotions from the decision itself. I've got to go and think about these things now because I'm making a very big decision for myself at the moment. But these are just some of the things that I've learned through having one conversation. Go in, have conversations with people, challenge yourself, and put yourself in environments where you don't feel comfortable to make a decision. I plead you well on your decision. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel.